If you don't sacrifice for your goals, then your goals will become the sacrifice. Don't let that go over your head. I've met so many people that had lofty ideas. They had the ambitions of, becoming an entrepreneur, becoming a business owner, becoming a doctor or a lawyer. And because they couldn't say no to the partying, because they couldn't say no to the temporary validation that they were seeking from outside forces, they allowed their instant need for gratification to derail them from the path of longevity, the path that would make their goals become a reality. Welcome to day 16 out of 60 of dropping motivational gems that I know that can inspire you. Without further ado, let's jump right back into it. They weren't willing to sacrifice the partying, the alcohol, the drinking, the weed, the dopamine hits. They weren't willing to commit to something in order to get something of greater value in return. I had to get serious with becoming an entrepreneur. I had to get serious with growing my business from the ground up. That's the only way I was able to grow it from $0 to over six figures. And it was hard. And I realized it took longer than it should have. And that was because I was halfway in, halfway out. I had instant inspiration and then it went out. It wasn't until something clicked and I was like, yo, the only way I'm going to truly make this become a reality, the only way I'm going to have some level of time, freedom, and ability to travel the world is if I'm willing to put my head down for 6 months and grind it out. Put my head down for a year and grind it out. And stop waiting for inspiration and stop waiting till I hear or read about someone else's success story to get started. A lot of the times, that's how we operate. As human beings, we're inspired by hearing other people's story, but that inspiration is short-lived. It'll give us a great burst. It'll make us show up in the gym for a day or two, and then after that, we go right back to our old habits. We go right back to our old way of doing things. And I realized throughout that process of constant hot and cold lukewarmness that things weren't changing for me because I wasn't changing. It wasn't until I changed and realized that if I'm going to do this thing for real, I cannot be sleeping in every day. The early bird literally gets the worm. I had to change my routine. My days started off at 5 a.m. waking up, going to the gym, doing Uber, cold calling, cleaning, doing whatever I had to do that was getting me closer. And I promise you, the more I did that was the more the results started coming in. The less I did that it started the process of just slowing things down. The less, I showed up, the less I was reading about other entrepreneurs, the less I was marketing my business, was the less the results were coming in the way that I wanted them to come in. And what I was doing was just delaying that financial freedom. What I was really doing was saying I'm not ready yet. And unfortunately, that meant if I was supposed to be able to travel the world in 2021, I wasn't going to be able to do it until 2024 because I kept flirting with lack of consistency. I kept flirting with lack of discipline. I wasn't willing to go all out. So either you sacrifice for your goals, either you sacrifice for your dreams, or the harsh reality is then your dreams and your goals become the sacrifice. If you're not willing to change, you're never going to have the things that you desire. You're never going to have that family that loves each other, that family that is one unit, that business that made it to the top, that business that's paying your way. Don't sacrifice your goals because you're unwilling to sacrifice instant gratification, because you're unwilling to sacrifice fitting in, because you're unwilling to be okay with people judging you, saying, oh, who does this guy think he is? He's so cringy. He's a nobody. People told me, oh, you graduated college to go clean toilets. They couldn't see the bigger picture. They couldn't see the vision. And look, a lot of those people either A, came back and said, yo, you're doing you did your thing. You stayed true. My older family, my older folks asked me for a job, and some of them were my biggest haters. But had I listened to them, I would have sacrificed my goal. I would have sacrificed my dreams, because now I travel the world. I can travel whenever I want. I've been to Africa. I've been to Bali. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Singapore. I've been to Japan. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Israel. I literally been everywhere where I wanted to go. And if I haven't been there yet, it's definitely on my not even to-do list, I'm getting there list, just not yet. And the only reason it's not yet, it's only a matter of time. But it's not that I lack the resources, the finances, or the time. I have everything I need to do it. But yeah, if you're watching this video, don't sacrifice your goals, man. Don't sacrifice your dreams because you're unwilling to change in this present moment, because you're unwilling to do the things that you have to get done. So I want to share with you guys 3 hard truths about sacrificing the person that you are right now in order to become the person that you want to be. Number one, no way around it. You will sacrifice something. Either you give up your distractions or you give up your dreams. One way or another, something has to give. Something is going to give. Something has to change. Something will change. Here's hard truth number two. Success demands a trade. The price might be comfort. It might be late nights with the guys, with the girls. It might be going out to eat like you got money just to blow. Success is going to demand a trade. It's going to demand, you analyzing yourself within in order to come up with the game plan to execute, to make the person that you want to be proud. Make your future self proud by committing to change. Make your future self proud by committing to discipline and delayed gratification. Hard truth number three. Your goals will not wait for you. While you're wavering between sacrificing what you're supposed to be doing for the things that you're currently doing, your goals, your dreams, your opportunities are just inching past you. They're blowing past you, and unfortunately, your dreams will not wait for you. While you're out partying, wasting time, lillygagging, flirting, being lukewarm, someone else is remaining committed. Someone else is showing up every day, and they're going to take your spot. The universe, they're going to show God that they will be a good steward with that blessing that you want. Don't allow life to pass you by because you're afraid. Don't allow life to pass you by because you don't want to change. Sacrifice, because at the end of the day, either you choose the sacrifices or life is going to do the sacrificing for you. Hey, if you watch this video to the end, let me know what you guys think. It's your boy DP Motivation. We out, baby. We out.